Hello mga ka-basic math. Our lesson for today is all about solving oblique triangle using the law of sine. Now in your previous topic, you learned about solving the angle of elevation and depression using the right triangle. Now I have here an example of oblique triangle. Okay? I have here triangle A, B, and C. Now, this is an example of an oblique triangle. In an oblique triangle, angle A, opposite sides is a small letter A. Now, angle B, opposite sides of angle B is a small letter B, and opposite of angle C is a small letter C. So, big letter A, B, and C represent for the angle of a triangle. Now, small letter A, B, and C represent for the side of a triangle. Now, what do you mean by oblique triangle? An oblique triangle is a triangle with no 90-degree angle, meaning all its angles are either acute or one angle is obtuse. As you can see in the example above, okay, the given angle here is 30 degrees, which is, this is an example of an oblique triangle, which is acute. Now, I have here a formula of law of sine. Sine A all over A is equal to sine B all over B is equal to sine C all over C. Now, solving oblique triangle using the law of sine, this is very important that you are going to understand and memorize the formula. Okay, but take note in solving the law of sines can be also written in each reciprocal form. So I have here A all over sine A is equal to B all over sine B is equal to C all over sine C. So kabaliktaran lang po ng formula na binigay ko po sa taas yung nandito. Small letter A, B, and C. Again, this is our side of the triangle. And big letter A, B, and C. This is a angle of our given oblique triangle. Now, number two, the law of sines can be used in solving when we know any of the following cases. Now, this is very important. A, two angles and one side are given, or this is AAS case. Number two, two angle and included side are given, or ASA case. And letter C, two sides and an angle opposite of their sides, okay, or SSA case. And this is called ambiguous cases. And we are going to tackle the ambiguous cases triangle for the next video. Example number 1. Solve the triangles shown in the figure. Okay, I have here a figure of a triangle. Triangle A, B, and C. Now, the first thing to do in solving the triangle is to identify first the given. Now, our given is angle A is equal to 70 here. Angle B is 60 degrees here. And angle A opposite to this side, and this is side what? Side A, or small letter A is equal to 8. Now, as you can see, this triangle, the given information is angle, and also side. So therefore, this is angle, side, triangle postulates. Okay. Now, since this figure, two angle is given, okay, we can solve the angle C. Again, the two angle are given, angle A, angle B. So how we are going to find angle C without using first the law of sine? Okay, now we can use the triangle interior angle theorem in your grade 8, which is, it states that the interior angle of a triangle is equal to 180. Ibig sabihin, ang isang buong triangle daw po ay ang sum ng tatlong angle is equal to 180. So, ibig sabihin, you have angle A, you have angle B, and you are going to find angle C using this formula. To find angle C, the given formula is finding angle C is equal to 180, which is yung buong triangle po natin, okay, minus, okay, the given angle A at angle B. Eto. Now, substitute. Okay, bring down angle C, bring down equal, bring down 180 degrees, minus angle A is equal to 70, and angle B is equal to 60. Okay, then sum. Add muna natin to. Okay, bring down angle C, bring down 180 minus 130. So the answer is angle C is equal to 50. So our angle C here is equal to 50. So we have already the value for angle C. Now next is we are going to find B, side B. So ang side B natin, okay, dito yan, side B, the opposite of angle B. Now in solving side B, okay, we are going to use now the law of sine. Okay, so this is the formula, the reciprocal formula of law of sine. So we have A all over sine A is equal to B all over sine B is equal to C all over sine C. Sir, gagamitin ko po ba tong lahat or yung tatlong ratios na to ng law of sine? The answer is no. Ang kailangan lang natin dito ay dalawa lang. Ibig sabihin, ang una mong titingnan, ano yung hinahanap? Okay, ang hinahanap natin is side B. Therefore, eto, this ratio which is B all over sine B ay gagamitin natin to. Another one. Ito yung hahanapin. Ano naman ngayon ang given side? Ang given side natin is A, therefore, ito po ang gagamitin natin na another ratio. So, ibig sabihin, A all over sine A. So, ito po yung gagamitin nating formula to find B. A all over sine A is equal to B all over sine B. Now, since we have the formula, the first step to do is substitution. Okay, so substitute natin. Our A is 8. Ito yon. Okay. Our sine A natin is ito yon. Sine A, which is the angle, which is 70, is equal to B. Wala po tayong value kasi hinahanap natin siya. And our sine B is 60. Okay, nakuha. Next one. The next process after substitution is cross multiplication. First is substitution, second is cross multiplication. Now, in crossing multiplication, from this ratio, uunahin natin itong B kasi siya yung hinahanap. So, B times sine 70, and next one is 8 times sine 60. So, we have B times 70 is equal to 8 times sine 60. Now, next one is we are going to find B. Pero may kasama siyang sine 70. Ano ang gagawin natin para ang maiwan dito sa side na to is B na lang? Okay, we are going to divide by sine 70 both sides of the equation. So magiging ganito na siya. B sine 70 degrees all over sine 70 is equal to 8 sine 60 all over sine 70. So, dinivide natin parehas both side of the equation. Now, next one is cancel out this one. Ka-cancel out na natin to. So, ang the remaining of these sides will become B na lang. So, that will become, okay, B is equal to 8 sine 60 all over sine 70. Now, this time around, you are going to need a calculator. Okay? Bring out your calculator. Now, input 8 sine 60 degrees all over sine 70 equals, the answer is B is equal to 7.37, and that will be the measure of our side. Okay? So we have already another value for the side, which is 7.37. Now, C na lang po ang kukunin natin. The remaining is the side C na lang. So how we are going to find side C? Okay, in finding side C, syempre po, balik ulit tayo dito sa formula na binigay ng law of sine. So dahil sine C po, or side C ang hinahanap natin, we are going to use this ratio which is C all over sine C. Now, balik ulit tayo. Ano ulit ang given natin from the given triangle? A or 8. Ito po, 8 ang given natin. So, gagamitin natin ulit itong ratio na to, which is A all over sine E. So, our formula is A all over sine E is equal to C all over sine C. Okay. Ano nga ulit ang first step natin na gagawin? Substitution. Now, substitute the given formula. This will become A is 8 from the given side. Okay, sine A will become sine 70 from the given triangle. Angle is equal to C. C po ay wala tayo since ito yung hinahanap natin. Okay, so remain C. Then sine C, C natin is 50, which is, nakuha natin yan kanina. Okay, now after we substitute the given values of a triangle, the next one is cross multiplication. Paano nga ulit tayo mag-cross multiplication? Ang uunahin natin, C times sine 70, then times 8 times sine 50. So this will become C times sine 70. So ito na siya. C sine 70 is equal to 8 times sine 50. Ito na siya. Okay. Now, sabi natin kanina, we are going to find C. Ano nga ang gagawin natin para C na ang matitira dito? Okay, we are going to divide by sine 70 both of the equation. Magdi-divide tayo dito ng sine 70, magdi-divide din tayo dito ng sine 70. And this will become C sine 70 degrees all over sine 70 is equal to 8 sine 50 all over sine 70. And what we are going to do to find C? Okay, we are going to cancel out this one. So the remaining is C and this ratio. So this will become C is equal to 8 sine 50, then sine 70. So what is next? The next one is we are going to solve this one using the calculator. Okay, now input 8 sine 50 all over sine 70. And the answer is C is equal to 6.52. So our side, okay, the value for this side is equal to 6.52. So we find all the values of the given or the missing parts of a triangle. Okay, is that clear? Now, another example. Example number 2. Solve the triangle given angle A is equal to 65 degrees, angle B is equal to 48 degrees, and C is equal to 10. Now, since this is our given, we are going to construct first a triangle. So, construct first a triangle. Okay? I have here a constructed triangle. Ito na po yung nagawa ko. So, angle A, angle B, and angle C, or triangle ABC. So what is the value for angle A? The answer is 65 degrees. Okay? The angle B here is 48. Then wala po tayong angle C. And what is the value for the side C? The side C is 10. Okay. Now again, what is the first thing to do? We are going to identify first the given. This is very important. Bakit natin kailangan kunin ang mga given? Para makita natin kung ano po yung isosolve natin or the missing parts of a triangle. Now, the given here is, meron tayong given, angle A is equal to 65, angle B is 48, ito yon, and side C is equal to 10. So, we are going to find angle C, and angle A, side A, and side B. Again, based from the given, let's identify first the information. What will be this triangle. What case this triangle is? So we have angle, angle, and also included side na sa gitna pong side. So therefore, this is a ASA postulate triangle. So two angle with included side. Again, okay? There is a two angle are given. May dalawa na po tayong given na dalawang angle. So, ibig sabihin, masasolve na ulit natin dito without using the law of sine first. Okay, ito muna. Ano ulit ang gagawin natin dito? We are going to use the triangle interior angle theorem. It states that the sum of the interior angle of a triangle is always 180. So therefore, finding C, our formula here is angle C is equal to 180, which is the sum of interior angle of a triangle minus the given angle A plus the given angle B. Now, substitute tayo. Bring down angle C. Bring down 180 minus, what is our A? Angle A is 65. Plus, what is our angle B? 48. Then, sum first this one. Mag-add muna tayo. Okay? Bring down angle C, bring down 180. The sum of 65 plus 48 is 113. Now, subtract. Okay, subtract. Now, the answer is angle C is equal to 67 degrees. So, ibig sabihin, we have already the value of angle C, which is 67. Okay. Now, if you are going to check if this angle, if pag pinag-add ba natin to magiging 180? That's right. 67 plus 48 plus 65. The answer is 180. Okay, to check. Now, since we have already the value, okay, of angles, kompleto na po ito, yung mga angle, ano na lang po ang nawawala? The side A and also the side B. Now, if we are going to find side of an oblique triangle, pwede na po natin tong gamitin. Yung the sine law, which is A all over sine A, B all over sine B, C all over sine C. Ano unang gagawin natin? Kunin muna natin yung angle A. Since side A, sorry. Kunin muna natin yung side A. Or eto muna ang kukunin natin. Side A yung kukunin natin. Therefore, gagamitin natin tong ratio na to kasi A nga ang hinahanap natin. So, side A all over sine A. So, ano pang isa natin gagamitin since we need, okay, to have two ratios to solve the triangle. Kailangan natin ng dalawa. Okay, ano naman ngayon ang given? Ang given natin is C. O, eto po yung given. So, ibig sabihin, gagamitin natin to kasi ito yung hinahanap natin at gagamitin natin to kasi ito po yung given side. So, therefore, in finding A, the formula is A all over sine A is equal to C all over sine C. Okay, now we have the formula. Ano nga ulit ang first step? Number 1, it begins with letter S. Substitution. Substitute muna tayo. Okay, A. Hinahanap natin. So, remaining as A. Sin A natin. A is our angle, which is 65 is equal to C natin is 10. Ayun po yung 10 sa side. And sin C, okay, is 67. Okay, this is only substitution. Now, after substitution, ano ulit ang gagawin natin? It begins with letter C. And that is cross multiplication. In cross multiplication, lagi nating uunahin yung hinahanap natin, which is A times sine 67, then 10 times sine 65. So this will become A times sine 67, so 8 sine 67. Bring down equal, 10 times sine 65 is equal to 10 times 665. Now again, hinahanap natin yung A. Yun nga lang may kasama siyang na sine 67. Ano yung ulit ang gagawin natin para matanggal itong sine 67? Yes, very good. We are going to divide by sine 67. So this will become A sine 67 divided by 6 sine 67 degrees is equal to 10 sine 65 all over sine 67. Now, after we divide, para A na lang po ang matitira natin dito. Ano ulit ang gagawin natin? Cancel out this one. cancel out this one. So remaining is A na lang po kasi kinancel out natin to. Then bring down 10 sine 65 all over sine 67. Okay, after this one, what we are going to do? Okay, yes, you need to calculate. Okay, now calculate 10 sine 65 divide by sine 67. The answer is A is equal to 9.85. So the value for the side A is 9.85. Okay, we have already the value for A. So the last one is we are going to find B. Same procedure. In finding B, ibig sabihin, ito ang titingnan natin, ito ang gagamitin natin. Tama? Okay. Now, what is the given? Ito po yung given natin na side, which is C. So, ito yung gagamitin natin. Therefore, ito po ang gagamitin nating ratios to find angle B. So, B all over sine B is equal to C all over sine C. Okay, what is the first steps? Substitution. So, substitute natin. So, B, hinahanap natin, what is our angle B? 48. Yan, sine 48. What is our C? That is 10. Okay, what is our sine C? That is 67. Okay. Then after we substitute, cross multiply. Okay, same procedure. Now, if we are going to cross multiply, again, uunahin natin si B times sine 67, then 10 times sine 48. So this will become B times sine 67 is equal to 10 sine 48. Again, we solve for B. Ano ulit ang gagawin natin? Yes, we are going to divide both sides of the equation by sine 67. And this will become B sine 67 all over sine 67 and 10 sine 48 all over sine 67. Then to find B, yes, we are going to cancel out this one. So the remaining B is equal to 10 sine 48 all over sine 67. And syempre po, sabi natin, we are going to use the calculator to calculate this one. So input 10 sine 48 all over sine 67 and your answer is B is equal to 8.7. Okay, so the value for B here, side B is 8.7. And again, okay, we get the value for B. So, kompleto na po natin ang missing parts of an oblique triangle. Okay, is that clear? Naintindihan po ba? Okay, thank you so much. Now, to check your understanding, okay, I have here an activity. Find the missing parts of an oblique triangle. Apply the law of sines in the given problem below. Then, given the two sides of an angle included sides, ito po yun. So, you need first to construct the triangle. Okay? Again, another one is given the two angles and a side. So, yes, you need to construct first, okay, the triangle so that you can analyze and understand the given. Okay, is that clear? Now, for your answer, kindly comment down below. Okay, thank you so much. And have fun learning.